Thanks everybody for listening. Today's lithium-ion battery industry suffers from a drumbeat of negative multi-billion-dollar public events. There was the grounding of the 787, the recall of the Samsung Galaxy Note 7, and then in recent years, Ford, BMW, Tesla, Hyundai, and Chevrolet have all had recalls of electric vehicles due to spontaneous battery fires, and that's exactly the problem that we solve. Our vision is inherently safe batteries everywhere, and let me show you what that looks like in practice. So this is, if you look, these are standard cells on the left. They're cell phone size cells. And if you look, you see first a shower of sparks and then flaming materials. On the right, the cells with our technology implemented, all the flammable materials are still there, but we stop that shower of sparks. We arrest we stop the ignition at the ignition event, and so the flammable materials are never ignited. I always tell people there's two things to know about Soteria. The first is that we have a technology that makes lithium-ion batteries inherently safe, which is what you just saw. The next is that we are taking this to market through a broad-based licensing business model supported by an industry-wide consortium of companies, and you see some of the logos here, but over 125 companies now and still growing. We have three commercial areas where we're getting traction. The first is single cell devices. These are specialty cell phones and tablets for industrial areas. The next is multi-cell devices using cylindrical cells. So the scooters and e-bikes that he mentioned are certainly in that range, and also robotics. And then luxury automotive. It's going to start at the top and then trickle its way down. Competitive solutions don't answer the question now. The existing technology doesn't stop the ignition event. It tries to contain it. And then there's other ways that they try to make safer batteries, but they don't make them safe. Our financial progress, we've had about 50% growth year over year organically. This year, we're running at about 85%, and that's because we acquired a company in December. And you can see this year, we're estimating about $2 million in annual revenue. Our management team is both experienced and diverse, and it's a great team to work on. I can't say too much about them. The industry itself is predicted to grow to $400 billion by 2030. It's growing very quickly due to the onset of electric vehicles, the adoption of electric vehicles. Our projections this year, we're going to hit over $2 million in revenue. Revenue comes from memberships, licensing, and royalties will be the largest source of revenue. And then we do make some cells and packs for small devices. That can grow as large as we want it to. But the primary goal of the company is to have a licensing business model so that our technology can be ubiquitous. We have won a number of different awards over the last few years. And today we are talking about our Series B investment. We have a lead investor, Keiretsu Forum, who's already put in $3 million. And then we have commitment from a luxury auto OEM and Nanotech Energy, and we issued a press release yesterday with Nanotech Energy. The total round is $12 million. There's room for about 7 or 8 million more in addition to the what's already been put in and committed. And with that, I'll say thank you. And if you'd like to learn more, reach out to me or Elliot Reef, our CFO. He's online here also. And please stop by our chat room after you hear the next couple presentations. Thank you.